Alright, welcome to my digital lab,
Because I
guys.
only I have only 157 coupler force right now.
Nice.
I would assume that it would have been a different, like, it would have been up to 200. Hey Joseph,
Yeah, what's up?
I open the hand throw at Argyle, so you can give me a restricting there too.
Are you up at Cargill already?
No, we're about to be really close
User
though.
entered your channel.
There's a random motor sitting on main one between Verdamont and Keenbrook. It's just like a single Gevo.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, that's why, because Pat cut his power.
Oh,
I did.
Apparently you did.
I guess I did, because I don't have an EOT back there anymore.
How
How you do that?
We'll pick and bring it back with us.
Thank you. I didn't want to stop.
we'll pay.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
ESF 92 8 into dispatch 114.
114 go.
Be advised, your crew is on board, and we are sorting through our cars right now.
Roger, crew back on board. Working the industry now. How long you guys looking to tie up the main for?
Probably half an hour. Won't be too long.
I was talking to the BNSF 9218.
9218. Give me one moment. Stand by.
Roger. Okay, BNSF 7513. How long you guys plan to hold up the main?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay.
7218 here. We are looking about 20 minutes.
Alright, 13 minutes and 20 minutes. Roger. Okay, dispatch to BNSF 7513.
Go ahead. Just
Permission to operate the hand for us between CP Verdamont, CP Keenbrook, Main 1 to Work Industry.
Roger. Once through line lock, we'll call you back and tell you when we're ready to go.
Roger, we'll call once the line locked for normal movement. Dispatch out.
Can you put a restricted for Vermont? Thank you.
Barstow Yardmaster to BNSF 3041 in the old yard.
3041 over.
Yeah, as soon as that train is clear, you can carry on your switching.
And copy that when that train occurs can carry on with equipment. That's Roger.
Thank you, Yardmaster L.
Wow, that's the first time my phone has died on my new phone.
What type of phone did you get?
iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Nice. I just got an 11 Pro, but not the Max.
So happened that they had the a Max, and I'm like, screw it. I want to have the biggest phone. Why not?
Yeah.
That's what I did. I got the Pro Max. YNEB 101 contact to Barstow Yardmaster over.
Yes. Master Yard Master, go ahead.
Coming up to the WJ signal, looks like we're turning out to go to the high side. Is that what you want over?
Okay, well, that's been dealt with by the hump job.
Okay, we'll brief the hump job. 101 calling the hump, over.
Go ahead for BNS 6480, is it?
Yeah, 101 Nebo job here. Looks like we're turning out to go to the low side. I said high side. Looks like we're going to the low side. Is that where you want us, over?
Yeah, I'm going to go to R9. Once you get your power in up past the switch in the R9, tack it down on the hub side. Take your power to the other end, please.
Okay, so you want me just to pull the train in the clear of the hump side, cut the power off, power the pit, is that correct?
10-4.
Alright.
BNSF 6480, you copy?
6480, go ahead.
Yeah, after you get to the other end of the yard, just like that, there's some power on track R6. Hook onto your train and take that all to the barn, please.
Okay, understand. Taking the power off R6 to the barn was.
The power on R6 is just, it's all unhooked from the cars, just sitting there to be picked up.
Okay, can do. We'll pick it up on our way back to the house.
Alright, thank you. 10-4. Alright. Hump yard out. Oh, the heck, it's getting busy around here. Uh-oh. Yeah, 106. Like a real operation, because I mean, technically that's what we're doing. Pull this car.
Barstow Yard Master to BNSF Barstow Dispatcher.
Dispatch answering over.
I've got a manifest train coming out of the North Departure Yard going to Stockton. Lead unit will be BNSF 7321.
Roger, 7321 for Stockton, North Departure. AI it and send it up to the signal, please.
North Departure, correction, South Departure one.
Alright, South Departure, got it. The 7321, and AI it, pull it up to the signal, over.
That's correct, yeah. Yard Master out.
113 out.
Hey, Pete.
So it's really getting busy. Guys,
Yep.
I mean, this is a really... I said you got train
wait,
going
no,
in,
no,
the
no.
train going out, moving around. Unfortunately, it's just...
You sure? Everything good?
Yeah. I was trying about something today. Lost my train of thought.
Roger, understood. Advise dispatch. When we finish here at ANC, we will be moving on to CMAX.
Roger, on CMAX once you're done that ANC, Roger. And, to clarify, everyone, pun was totally intended.
Good to know.
Let's run it down here.
Joseph, I have a strange feeling that you just contacted me so you can get that belt now.
No, I was gonna say, blocking usually makes working industries easier.
Oh, I completely agree. It's just I inherited this thing, and I didn't really realize how many ANC cars there were. I thought there was just a small segment in the middle of my train.
Right.
I wasn't prepared when I left. That was on me.
Right, no, it's fine.
I said, where there's a train? Oh, see, it's sitting up there already. It's right ahead of it. That's cool. It's not typical. And then we'll put this power on the behind that one. Actually, should just do that.
Gee, at this point, I could take a nap for a couple hours and still not yet to make it to summit.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Nice to meet you back.
What?
Calling the hump job, over.
Go ahead.
You did tell us just in the clear of the hump end, correct?
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
That doesn't make a difference. That's fine.
That's
Just-
okay. It's not that bad.
Yeah, just spike it down whenever you can, and
Roger.
oh, it's gone. I'm gone. I'm like, oh, you're back. I guess I see. That's why you're going. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, I was gonna come back. get the... I was looking to see what direction. The map doesn't really say west or east or west on it, so I was like, ah.
User joined your channel.
It's
Hello,
made it
David.
easier than picking engines, running them all down. I could just run the one engine.
How's the flight today?
Oh, it's fine.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Who's that one?
Bro.
106. Gotta get pulled.
No, David's here.
David,
now I'm
are you
really
a pilot?
scared of breaking.
Oh, that's really cool.
Pat, what's your coupler force?
I don't know. 3-sided 4.
David,
What?
who do you work for?
I'm not employed as a pilot. I just fly recreationally right now.
That's still really cool. Awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Pat, what'd you say?
374.
374. When it gets up to like 390, that's when you bring a notch on the front, head end down 1. Because once you hit 400, that's when the crew will break.
Pulling 106. Rather, hooking up to 106, I should say.
Hook it up, pull on, whatever. Oh.
Who's the Barstow Yardmaster?
Barstow Yardmaster, go ahead.
Hey, I'm spotting some motors here. SD40s in the local yard. Because I don't see any extra local power laying around. If that's okay.
Spawn those out on the empty track then.
Alright, thank you.
Cheers.
Nevo job.
Pulling 105. $106.
I'll come back to that later. Turn it on. I said, you have to find in this job, you have to find. Alright, I have to give him time to work, just so we can give time to get power moved around. I don't think we have anything.
Nevo job calling the hump job over.
Go for the hump.
You said 6. Looks like there's power on 3 too. You want me to pick that up on my way over?
If you want to, you can, yes.
Okay, we'll take it all with us to the house.
Well, like I said, 3's on the other side, so I mean that means you gotta run up and then back down and back in and. But it doesn't really bother me. I mean,
You break it, Pat?
I didn't hear emergency or anything.
That
So.
one when you try to recharge your air and you forgot to close the angle cock behind you.
Oof.
Oh. Yeah. That helped.
Hey, 14 calling, 113.
113 answered.
Hey, you still sending that Los Angeles train?
Yeah, he got in about 15 minutes ago, so he'll be ready in about 20. I got another train to run anyway ahead of him after the crew change.
Roger.
Oh.
UNICEF 9282, the dispatch 114.
14 go.
Hey, 114. It should be another about 5 minutes where we are ready to take off here.
Roger, another 5 minutes.
Squeaky chair, not a fart.
Kyle 1161, Barstow Yardmaster.
Barstow Yardmaster.
Sure, we'd like to go from the local yard over there to the old yard. Are we okay to make our moves over?
Okay, yeah, there's a bit of work going on, so you can go at restricted speed.
Thank you.
Right. More restricted than normal.
Alright, going looking out, thank you.
Barstow Yardmaster to the BNSF 3041, working in the old yard.
Uh, 3041 over.
Be advised, we've got a movement out of the local yard heading your way. So keep an eye out for that.
Hey, copy that. What engine number is that going to be over?
Stand by.
Copy that, stand by over.
Oh my god. I forgot to put the lead unit the opposite way when I added the other locomotive.
It's BNSF 3049. You're just coming out of the local yard now.
Okay, copy that. UNICEF 3049. What exactly is he going to be doing now?
Can you just coordinate your movements with him?
Okay, copy that. We're just shoving in now to connect onto our train, and then we're going to be departing here, so we'll be out of his way if he's going to be coming towards us. Over.
Thank you.
3041 out.
Local 1161 to the yard crew working old yard.
And safe train.
Safe train. You answering?
Kyle 1161 to that local in the old yard.
BNSF 3041 in the old yard.
3041 over.
Yeah, somebody's trying to contact you.
Oh, apologies. Who's trying to contact over?
That's the Kyle 1161 coming up with the bus service into the old yard. We're gonna need to run over there to the east end of the yard, but I see you got one of our cars sitting there You gotta be able to grab that real quick and tag it onto the rear of ours.
What do we have of yours, or?
So we show it 1161 NEW. It's gonna be a ballast hopper.
Okay. 1 second here. We gotta sort things out.
I stand by.
I have them all on right now. This should be fine. That worked wonders. It's still on. I should run all the numbers pop up.
NSF 75, 13 test 14.
Go.
Hey, we're struggling a little bit here. We're trying our best right now. Put all these cars into the industry, and we can't even. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we're struggling to go up and put
that
them
one right
in
there.
tough grade here.
All right. Fence your DPs. Put them in 8.
No, it's not that. It's fine. Or I was letting you know because of time consuming.
Oh, okay, Roger.
Don't worry, I have it settled. I can't do a complete stop.
All right.
$611 to the 1161. Yeah, you can take that car there. You're should be lined in there to take it out.
Not understanding. He's going the wrong direction.
We're gonna. Are you able to grab that and get onto our rear end?
Negative.
Alright, we'll be back shortly to that then.
Hey, Justin.
Yes, Drew.
I think it would be a real challenge for you to try and try bringing 40 cars with 3 engines up to cargo.
I'm sure it would. That does not sound like a good time.
No, and it's actually on a really, really big grade.
611 to the 1161. We can actually do that here. We'll wait for you to clear, and then we'll just tag on to the end of.
Alright, stopping our hind end by that switch there and waiting for you over.
You copy that? I'll let you know when it's all tied on him.
Alright.
San Bernardino to cargo, you really need 4G bird.
What?
I hear Anthony, but I don't see him.
He's not labeled as Anthony.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Pat. Uh-oh, Pat.
It's Safe Tran. Again, I don't understand that. Why? First it's like Anthony. Then it says not Anthony. It was a couple days ago. And now you got today. It's like somebody completely different. Like, who the heck is? It's like But you could put in Discord. Hey, Anthony Princessy, wherever it is. If he had to relog back in or something like that on the let's say the server, but no, that doesn't work that way. I have to do that.
Hey, this is BNSF 9218. We are at my outpost 21.1. We are reporting hand throws, line and lock normal, and we are ready to proceed onward towards CMX, CMAX. We are requesting permission to the clear indication we have in front of us.
Roger. Proceed signal location.
Roger, and we are okay if you hold us a ton to get into CP Vicno. We understand if that has to happen.
No, I can get you guys up to East Victorville, then I'll come up with a plan once you get there.
Roger, understood. We would be more than glad to hold.
Roger.
I always did like these
Dispatch
cars
calling
right here,
the
these
BNSF
orange ones.
7557.
And I like. They're always different. I should say different, but the model trains just like that. They're always a.
Hooking up to 108.
08.
Dispatch calling BNSF 7557. 7557.
Alright, so 108 right now has nothing going for it. Got everything. I got 7s and 10s and 9s.
Yeah.
What's your deal over there? I see that you're occupying track times free down there.
Calling 108.
I'll just have AI take care of it.
Roger. Well, you can't get it started again?
Negative.
Alright, Roger.
Where are you at?
Hold that thought. I want to try and get it going.
Fried. I think that's right. Just like, I can get
Can
it
I
going.
attempt and going?
Pretty sure I can get it going. AI can always get it going because it's.
Holy moly.
I mean, really, the two big yards is,
Remember, you need to fence the DPUs and put them in dynamic. First thing you do.
He's going uphill.
Exactly.
Dix 11 to the 1161. That car there is all tied on. Air is flowing. If you want to put the Fred on the rear, you can do that. We're gonna head back to our train. Have a good trip, over.
Alright, cars on the rear. Back, we all clear to take it over.
That's what you just
never
said.
mind. Alright, Justin, let's see how it is.
What?
User disconnected from your channel.
You left.
I'm back.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh. No, you're. Oh, there you are.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ignore me.
What is that going to be? 110? Yeah. Alright, so. Oh, unfortunately, I should make sure I look at taking a nap before I go. Oh, gosh.
Hey, Pat. Come in, Pat.
Pat's not here.
Oh, he left?
Pat's no
I
longer
don't know.
with
I
us.
just know he's not here.
Sorry, I didn't realize. Thought he was still here. I was asking him a question what he did after he broke a coupler. He must have probably tried getting it going and put it right in notch, like kept notching up until he started moving. That's why he probably pulled.
Roger.
Roger.
Sure.
Hey, hey, Justin.
Yeah.
Go look at the meme I just sent you on Facebook.
You are not right.
Bad taste.
That's messed up.
I guess it must be bad if Justin is unsure.
You can take that to the bank.
Would there be any reason why your independent would stay applied, and no matter how many times you press the release key, it just stays applied?
You probably got your automatic set. Make sure your automatic's released.
Yeah, that's at 90, and we're still showing 2 pounds of independent applied, and I can't get it to release.
I've had
just
mine.
bail off.
It may just be a glitch.
Your iPhone's ringing.
Oh, work's calling.
Scammer.
I thought it might have been the crew caller.
Yeah.
I got a free cruise to the Bahamas this morning. They called me and told me.
Apparently, my auto. Apparently, my auto insurance expired. I go to ask them. Oh yeah, okay. For which car? They couldn't name the car.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah. So I always make up some stupid fake car to get them. And I'm like, yeah, I drive a 2020 Chevy Charger. There's only 2 of them in the whole entire world. As the front of a Charger and the rear of a Corvette, you see.
Right.
Yeah.
Does your do any of your cell phone providers offer offer the scam protection where it'll actually mark a spam call as a spam call, like where it'll set the caller ID as spammer.
Yeah, I had mine do that this morning actually. When it called me and told me I had the free cruise to the Bahamas.
Your limited car's warranty.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
With Verizon, they just implemented that feature where it'll say potential spam if one of those numbers is calling you. It's quite a nice feature, and it just activated like a month ago. It's very nice.
Hey, can someone explain why there's an intermodal passing me right now that has a bunch of intermodal cars for Clavis, and then it has a big tanker train? The second half of it.
They are running a combined tanker, Watt, BER, and a stack. I believe it's an SCO BEL.
So is it just like realistic operations that they actually do for PSR?
Well, yeah, BNSF's not doing PSR, they say, but yeah, that's correct. It's just, yeah, you're right.
All right, pretty cool to look at.
The other day, CSX ran one of those trains. It was an intermodal and a manifest combined. The rumor was it was for it was for the whole coronavirus thing. They wanted to combine the train to make the traffic lighter or something like that. That was just the rumor. So.
You talking about the one that went down the S line?
Yeah, there was the Q046 and the Q442 on the S line, but they also ran one on the River line not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the S-Line one, that was interesting, combining Q046 with 442, especially since the priorities are so different on both those trains.
Right.
Also, it probably meant that 46 that day couldn't run at 70 because it had a bunch of freight blocks in it, so they probably were only able to do 60 that day.
Wait, Manifest on the CSX can do 60?
Yes. Believe so.
Huh.
They can do 70 where I real fan.
Manifest?
No, not Manifest.
Well, as soon as you put something on and it's not intermodal, then it no longer is intermodal.
Right.
Yeah, so the fact that it was Q046's consist, but with a bunch of manifest freight cars, probably meant that they weren't able to run at 70 track speed, so it probably ended up slowing down the 46 because they had to run at the freight speed, not the intermodal speed.
Right, yeah. I saw the video.
Yeah, Distant Signal posted it a couple days ago.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny makes good videos.
Yeah.
Especially with the documentary.
Yeah, because like they're all documentary style, and like it's not like a long documentary that gets boring. It's like one that's like a short type documentary.
He's the one that's the anchor man down in Florida, right? And he's a rail fan.
Yes.
He's an anchor man?
He works for Fox News.
Oh. That's why his videos sound professional.
I think he does voiceovers. He has the voice for it. I don't think he's on TV.
You guys know he actually does the A-line detector voices?
He does, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Danny Harmon, isn't that his name?
Yeah, Danny Harmon.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Drew.
I got that train that I made, and Pat kept breaking couplers from a stall to update miles an hour.
Congratulations, you will now receive a golden reverser.
Yay! Something I finally achieved. Yay!
Good job, Drew.
How do you guys get those golden reversers anyways?
Are you like seriously?
How do you get
You
my?
have, you have to go to an award ceremony in Beverly Hills.
What I mean is what constitutes earning one.
You have to be very special.
So this is a dumb question, but do engineers have their own reversers, or do they just have a bunch of them in the yard office that you pick up before you leave?
No, I probably got 15 or 20 reversers.
And you just carry them in your bag, so you just have your own reverser to use when you hop on an engine?
Yeah, right. I got one in my short pool bag, and I got one in my road bag. I generally use the one my grandpa gave me when he retired.
The orange one?
Yep, my grandpa gave that to me when he retired. That's the one I used all through the program, and the one that I'm gonna try and carry my whole career if I can.
Now, are they universal? Like, can you take a reverser off an SD40 and put it on a Jiva, or do you have to have specific ones?
Yeah, they're all universal. All a reverser is, it's just a V wedge cut inside of a large plastic, a rail. And you can actually take if you absolutely have to, you can rip the visor off the overhead of the locomotive. If you jam the visor down in the reverser module, it will shove the little unlocking ball in there over, and it will allow you to manipulate the reverser handle and unlock the controls if you absolutely have to. I mean, that's not per protocol, obviously, but I mean, if you're in a pinch, I've had to do that before. Nothing worse than getting on a train and not having a reverser.
BNSF 9218, advanced approach, East Oro Grande, 9218 out.
Well, that's neat. BNSF 3041 to the Barstow Yard, over.
Barstow Yard, go ahead.
Hey, after an hour of sorting out cars, we're finally all sorted and ready to head out. If you could please align a way to us to get to Hut, that'd be appreciated. Over.
Going out to Hut, are you? Okay, what's your train ID?
We are the LCAO 611-1I, over.
Oh, right, gotcha. Yeah, okay, stand by on that one.
Okay, copy that. Over.
This is the Bourne local we're talking about.
That's correct. We are the Boron. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay then, Bourne local. Yeah, you can proceed then. You've got your line through the receiving yard.
Okay, copy that. We're all aligned. Here we go.
Hey Tango, I'm not gonna dispatch anymore. Scratch that.
Roger.
Wait, you're done, Joseph?
Yeah.
Oh.
West Colton needs to get worked bad.
Guess I'll line myself.
Where were we? Oh yeah, pulling 115.
Hey, Justin.
Maybe I won't be.
Hey, Drew.
So, the reason why I knew how to come from a stall to get going and the coupler force or whatever is because I learned that when I was on the depot.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Hey Justin.
Yes.
Okay, this is a stupid question. Mechanical bells work off air, correct?
Yes, they do.
So what happens if you leave one in a locomotive that's turned off? Will it just drain the air reservoir?
Yes, it would eventually after enough time.
Oh, wonder how long this AMTK 147's been having its bell going on the officer special.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh.
Generally speaking, the main reservoir gets low enough, the locomotive will automatic engine start.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, if the main reservoirs get low enough. That's like you'll see trains that are tied down. They'll shut down. They'll randomly just fire up whatever locomotive has the brake valve that is cut in and controlling the train will fire up, because once the air brake computer senses that the main reservoirs are below 120 pounds, the normal operating range for the main reservoir is 120 to 140 psi. So once it senses that that's dropped below that threshold, it'll fire the engine up.
Will it automatically shut down once it gets...
Correct.
Okay.
Well, it'll run for a allotted amount of time. I believe, I'm trying to remember now, I think it's 15 minutes it'll run, and then it'll shut back down.
Okay.
Yeah, you get that noising little bell in the cab to go off.
Is the FRA law in regards to having the bell on when you are blowing for a grade crossing, or could you just have the bell off the whole time and it's fine?
No, you are to ring the bell until the crossing is fully occupied, from the whistle post per rule. But a lot of guys don't. I mean, I generally don't hit my bell. I just start blowing because it'll turn the bell on.
BNSF 9218, restricting approach. Milepost 32.1, Cajon Supervision, approaching CP Victorville. 9218 out.
Hey, Justin, will only the newer motors start up, or will the Dash 8 start up too when it gets below a certain PSI?
Now, the older motors, that's a little different story. Some of them have hot start in them. At least, I mean, I can't speak for any other railroads, but BNs, a lot of our older switch engines, SD40s, Jeep40s, older motors like that, they got what's called hot start in them, which is an automatic engine start-stop system. I have noticed, though, it does not work very well. Most of the time, the system's disabled, or it's encountered a fault and it can't, automatically start the engine. You climb up and the little indicator light on the rear will be red. It means it's shut off, and you got to start it yourself. So in that case, you better hope you've got the train tied down, because the air will just leak away and it'll roll away.
Okay.
It's amazing. It'll Alice. I can't remember what I was going to say now.
So basically, the P42s will not start up automatically?
I mean, I've never run one. I would assume they would. They're just like a Dash 8.
Right. Did they have that technology in the 80s, or?
No.
I'm pretty sure. I know the few 6-axle Dash 8s I've been on, before BNSF retired them all, they had automatic engine start-stop on them.
Okay.
The NS ones did not.
Really?
Those 86s, 87s, and 88s, yeah, those standard ones, they did not.
I'll be dang. So that must have been a system. I bet BN must have added that.
Yeah, I wish those were still around. Old reliables.
Oh.
Just a cool image I found that share with you, Justin. Look in the back.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Where is that?
That's in my LAPD cars and equipment group.
That's nuts.
I bet it's the Santa Fe.
I'm sure.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to head out in a moment. So...
See you, Clive.
I've got
Bless you.
Just got a little bit of work to do on the information board. Both of the trim sets have got some cuts on them, and there's also stocks and cars on the self-departure 4. They just got dumped out the way, basically.
BNSF 9218 at CP Victorville, restricting indication. We will be tying down once we hit Victorville. Thank you, everyone.
Do BN units have cab signals, Justin?
No. Well, no. Technically, we do not own any engines with cab signals. We do have automatic train stop installed for Amtrak between Fort Madison and Kansas City, so they can run 90. And then on the Chicago sub, there's also a cab signal system. I believe it is automatic train stop as well, but that's all Metro equipment.
And does having PTC on board kind of isn't PTC almost in a way like, isn't it sort of like cab signals because you can see like what the signals are ahead of you? So
you can't see the actual signal indication. You can pretty much guess what it will be, but it doesn't tell you it's an approach, or it's an approach medium, or it's a advanced approach. It'll just all PTC does is basically prevent you from running into someone else. And it won't even prevent you from running into somebody else. It'll let you run into the back of somebody at 17 mile an hour. Ours will.
Yeah, same here. Actually, PTC cannot always be trusted. A couple of trips ago, actually, I had PTC, and it was showing clear when we actually had an approach. So.
Really? Boy, that's scary, isn't it?
Yep. They say it's a perfect system, though.
Yeah.
Nothing's perfect.
Well, don't tell the railroad that.
Yeah, to the railroad, PTC is God.
Oh, 34. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just gonna make an opinion.
3041 Barstow Yard. We're coming to a quick stop here. We're clear of the switch. We have to do a quick bathroom break. We'll be back here in 1 second.
All I was gonna say was I would trust human instinct over a computer any day.
Tell that to the railroad.
We're just fuel burners. Oh, Dallas, I don't know if you were on here yesterday or not when I told you this. A couple guys have been keeping track of fuel levels and how much they burn, just on their own record. Since we started running coal trains with one motor now and throttle 6, used to we'd run 2 locomotives in throttle 7, one by one, and we'd burn 600 gallons on each engine, so 1,200 gallons. They're burning 1,900 gallons on one motor now.
Oh, I love it. I knew that shit would not work.
Yeah. But amazingly, the company come out and said we saved almost 300 million gallons of fuel last year combined across all our divisions by throttle limitations and locomotive isolation. So you know those books are cooked.
Well, S won't even tell us how much they're saving. So, probably tells me we're not saving anything.
See you guys.
See you later,
Yeah. Have a good one.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
See you, Clive.
Oh, hey, Dallas.
Oh, hey, Tyler.
Well, they start going, and I know what I do here. Break.